Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Becca. I am a hobby artist. I like to draw and paint in sketchbooks mostly in the last few months, and I'm coming to you today with a new product that I purchased, a new acrylic marker set made by Artex. And I had already prepped these markers a few days prior. I wanted to do my video when I swatched them in my sketchbook and completely forgot, but I wanted an easy access card in front of me. So with these markers, you have to shake them and push the button at the top of the marker to fill up your nib. What I've noticed so far in using these markers is that it's either they're just new and I haven't used them a lot yet, that they feel like the nib is not filling up all that well. So I feel like I have to pump it quite a few times for some of them and shake it really good to get the nib soaked with the paint. But other than that, they're really good. I love how they apply. Um, they're they seem to be quite opaque for most colors. There's the odd light colored marker that might be a little bit more translucent. And so I'm testing these out on right now on a watercolor paper pad. I just wanted to make a swatch of them so I can have them right in front of me at my desk when I want to refer to which marker I want to use, just because the caps don't really match the color of the actual paint that's inside the marker. So the video will soon, after these next two swatches, the video will soon speed up to 2 times, and I will be right back. Stay tuned because you get to see an issue that I have with one of the markers. So here is the marker that I had an issue with. So when I initially was loading them and I opened the cap on this one, when I pushed on that button to charge it, there was a popping noise. And then it was leaking from that part of the marker. So that was kind of like a downfall. Now, I have sent out an email to customer service to see if they can replace that marker for me. I did order these on Amazon, so I'll have to wait and see what they tell me. And as you can see, the video is speeding up again, but I just want to point out that I accidentally put that broken marker in with the little drawers of the other markers. So keep an eye on my video shortly to see what happens with that. And here it is, a slow-mo, realizing my mistake. It leaked all over the other markers. There was a huge mess. So you can see here that the video jumped because I had to pause to clean up this mess. My hands are full of paint. You can see all the wipes that I used next to me with the blue marker on it. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, I did not put that marker back where I had it so that it didn't leak. So that was my big issue with just one of the markers. In terms of their, in terms of using them, like they're really like a really nice marker. But for the fact that there's that possibility of that pump cap to break and the leak, I feel that like I'm losing my money on these markers. And again, like when I've used them, I feel something that I feel about these markers, which I feel almost is like a waste of time, is that I feel like the nibs are drying up really fast when you're using them, and I feel like you constantly have to load them up to get a really good flow of paint coming out of the nib. Um, if not, you get really dry streaks. Now I just started using them. That issue might resolve itself over time as I use them. I do plan on working on a few projects using acrylic paint markers, which is why I wanted them, because I feel like from the Posca sets that I have with a bullet tip, um, I find the bullet tips, they're not as versatile depending on what I want to do, because I can't really get a nice fine line on it. And I have also the Sharpie Creative markers. When I initially bought those, I thought I was getting a brush tip, but I ended up with the bullet tips. So I figured I'd go with this set of Artex markers because I've seen other artists use them on YouTube, and so I figured I'd give them a try. So you can see here, I'm just showing you guys the messy wipes. My ruler was there, that got all do it dirty. And as I mentioned, so yeah, so I had them in the cup there with my water brush pens, just so that I could have it standing. And I forgot to do that earlier. And the paint was so leaked. I don't even know how much paint there's left in that marker now because there was so much paint that leaked out of it in the drawer that I had it in with the other markers. So I hope you enjoyed this nice swatching video, and I will see you on the next one.